Welcome back. It's time now for the business day. The Jamaica Stock Exchange has suspended trading in the shares of two junior market companies for failing to submit their audited financial statements. Trading in the shares of Kintyre Holdings Jamaica and Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing Company Limited was suspended with immediate effect today. The JSE says both companies have failed to submit their audited financial statements for the year ending December 31, 2025, which were due on March 31 this year. According to the exchange, the reports are now 91 days overdue. Under the JSE Junior Market rules, companies whose audited financial statements are more than 90 days late must have trading in their shares suspended until the outstanding reports are filed. The Jamaica Stock Exchange says the suspension will remain in effect until Kintyre Holdings and Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing Company submit the required audited financial statements. In the meantime, Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing Company Limited says it remains committed to completing the audit process and resuming trading on the Jamaica Stock Exchange as soon as possible. In a statement, it said the company was acquired just over 2 years ago from its founders who operated it as a private business for 3 decades using a small local audit firm. As part of that transition process, a global Big Four firm was appointed as auditor for the financial year 2025, which resulted in the filing delay. Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing says it also now has a new management team, a new ERP system, strengthened controls, new location, and a successful JSE Junior Market listing. To other news now, the government is urging beauty entrepreneurs to formalize their businesses. The move is critical to unlocking greater growth and profitability in the multi-billion-dollar global industry, Deidre Thomas reports.
Hairdressers, barbers, makeup artists, and other beauty entrepreneurs are being encouraged to take the next step in growing their businesses by formalizing their operations. Minister of State in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Delana Seavright, says Jamaica's beauty and wellness sector is well placed to benefit from a rapidly expanding global industry. He pointed to projections that the global beauty industry could be worth.
The global beauty market is expected to grow by approximately 5% annually through 2030. And that's reaching an estimated value of $590 billion US dollars. It's a massive industry. And those are extraordinary numbers because they tell us something important, that beauty is no longer just a niche industry. It is one of the world's largest, fastest growing, and most resilient consumer industries.
Despite the opportunities, the minister said many entrepreneurs are limiting their potential by remaining in the informal sector. He argued that formalizing a business opens the door for several opportunities.
Every successful business eventually reaches a point where talent alone is no longer enough. Formalization and digitization essentially go hand in hand. You open the door to financing, you open the digital payments, you open the door for better bookkeeping, you open the door for online commerce, and you open the door for exports. So formalization will open the door and have to remain closed for small businesses.
Mr. Seavright also challenged entrepreneurs to embrace artificial intelligence as a tool to improve productivity and customer service. He was speaking at the opening of the Jamaica International Beauty Expo held recently. Deidre Thomas, TVJ News.
Motorists will have to pay more for fuel effective tomorrow. Each liter of 87 gasoline will be increased by 65 cents and 90 gasoline will go up by 63 cents. Automotive diesel will see $2.81 being added to its price, while ultra-low sulfur diesel will also be increased by $1.49. Kerosene will see its price increase by 25 cents. However, the cost of propane and butane will fall by $3. Each petrol station will make these adjustments to their prices, which include a markup on the ex-refinery rate offered by Petrojam. The JSE index advanced by 122 points today, while the junior market index declined by 68 points. The winners include CAC 2000, Caribbean Cream, Image Plus Consultants, Margaritaville Turks, and Qantas Advantage. The losers include Iron Rock Insurance Company, Stationery and Office Supplies, Knutsford Express Services, Berger Paints Jamaica, and Future Energy Source Company ordinary shares. 17 stocks traded firm. At the end of foreign exchange trading, banks and cambios were selling the US dollar for an average $158.79. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $111.18. The pound is going for $210.62, while the euro is selling for an average $182.15. And that's it for the Business Day. News from overseas after the break.